2020, we released a list of the 10 highest paid rugby league players of 2020. If you haven't seen it yet, make sure you check it out. Now we are looking at 2021 with many new and familiar faces making the big bucks for this season. All these picks are reported news from the Daily Telegraph and the Courier Mail teaming up to rank the top 100 NRL rich list, comprising of the 100 richest players in the NRL in 2021. If you want to see the full list, make sure you go to either our Facebook or Instagram pages for picks 100 to 11. For this list, we will look at how these players signed these deals and if they lived up to their price tag. All these contracts include the 6% pay cut all players took due to COVID-19, which is why they are lower than the 2020 contracts, as this is greatest game of all, and these are the 10 highest paid rugby league players of the 2021 season. Number 10, Ash Taylor, $964,000. Last season, Ash Taylor was the 4th highest paid player in the NRL, earning a whopping $1.025 million after signing a 3-year deal at the end of the 2017 season. In 2021, his value has dropped below the $1 million mark, earning $964,000, being the final year of his contract. Taylor has had an up and down career so far, winning the 2016 Rookie of the Year and showing glimpses of that incredible form throughout his time at the Gold Coast. However, he has struggled with some unfortunate mental health issues and some form slumps since signing that massive contract. Taylor was quoted saying, "It's kind of hard to play up to that expectation, and it's always hard when people think you're on that kind of money. But I've lived it. I don't know how those blokes actually do it like Cameron Smith and Jonathan Thurston trying to live up to that price tag. It's a hefty price tag to live up to, and I'm just sort of trying to get my footy back on track now. It's a team sport, and I want to be part of a great team." The Titans have re-signed rising young star Toby Sexton after impressing many during his stint with the Tweed Head Seagulls in the 2021 Intrust Super Cup. This may be an indication that the Titans don't see a future with Taylor, or they may re-sign him for significantly less money than his current contract. Number 9, Adam Reynolds, $1 million.
He sets himself up, he takes the kick, he lights it again! He's a genius, this kid!
Adam Reynolds has played his whole 10-year career at the South Sydney Rabbitohs, playing 219 games to date. He is currently in the final year of a 4-year deal which he signed at the end of the 2016 season after making his New South Wales Origin debut that season. It's fair to say that Reynolds has lived up to this deal, leading the Rabbitohs to 3 straight preliminary finals and maintaining a consistent level of form. The Rabbitohs couldn't find enough salary cap space to re-sign Reynolds after the 2021 season, which led him to signing a 3-year deal with the Brisbane Broncos, meaning he will be at 34 years of age when his contract expires in 2024. Number 8, Kalyn Ponga, $1 million. At the end of the 2016 season, the Knights signed Kalyn Ponga on a 4-year deal beginning in 2018 after his impressive skills shown briefly at the Cowboys. Signing a contract at only 18 years of age, Ponga proved that he belonged in the big leagues by making his debut for Queensland in Game 2 of the 2018 State of Origin series, playing a utility role off the bench. He was also the runner-up for the Daly Medal Award, finishing behind Roger Tuivo. He has dazzled fans by producing some brilliant attacking skill, most notably his agility, allowing him to step around defenders. However, he has battled some injuries over this time, which is both frustrating for him, the Knights, and the Maroons, as we all know what capabilities and potential he has to become a great rugby league player in the very near future. Number 7, Roger Tuivo, $1 million. RTS signed with the Warriors on a 3-year deal beginning at the start of the 2016 season after the Warriors won the bidding war against his former club, the Roosters, who recently lost their star fullback Anthony Minichiello, who would retire at the end of the 2014 season. As skillful and as talented as RTS is, the Warriors have only made the finals once upon his arrival in 2018, where he also won the Daly Medal Award. At the beginning of that season, he signed a 4-year extension to stay at the Warriors, but in early 2021, he signed a 2-year deal to join the Auckland Blues in the Super Rugby competition in an attempt to fulfill his dream of playing for the New Zealand All Blacks. RTS was quoted saying, "It has been a dream of mine for a long time to one day play rugby union again. To get this opportunity with New Zealand Rugby, the Blues, and Auckland is exciting. The timing feels right to do this now. That said, I have a big year ahead of me and will turn my attention to this opportunity later in the year." He actually was part of the Blues development squad as a teenager, so this will be a homecoming of sorts. The deal allowed the Warriors to release him of that contract, which was reported to be over $1 million and was due to expire at the end of the 2022 season. This will free up some cap space to sign some high-profile players to join their already talented lineup. Number 6, Cameron Munster, $1 million. After earning $850,000 in 2020, Cam Munster's salary has deservingly jumped to $1 million with 2 more years on his contract. Munster burst onto the scene in 2016 when Melbourne star fullback Billy Slater would suffer from a severe shoulder injury in the opening round, with Munster replacing him at the fullback position. Playing most of his career at 5'8", he has developed into one of the game's high-profile players, both at club and representative level, winning 2 out of the 4 grand finals he's played in and playing a huge role in multiple series wins for the Maroons, most notably his performances in the 2017 and 2020 deciders. Injuries have set him back on occasion, but when he's fit and healthy, it's fair to say that he deserves this large contract. The future is up in the air for Munster. He could re-sign with the Storm, go to a rival club, or potentially become the face of a new Brisbane franchise. Number 5, David Fifita, $1 million. In one of the biggest price jumps in recent memory, David Fifita was earning only $300,000 a season at the Broncos in 2020, but now he can call himself a millionaire after signing a 3-year deal with the Gold Coast Titans, signing the deal midway through the 2020 season. He is one of the most damaging ball-running forwards in the game.
Good luck, Kalyn. Good luck, everyone.
At the time of recording, he has scored 11 tries in 13 games for the Titans in 2021, and Fifita has battled some injuries over his short career, with his body sometimes being his best friend or his own worst enemy. Number 4, Tom Trbojevic, $1.1 million.
Tom is after it, he's very lanky, Ponga's underneath. No, he's got the ball, Tom!
Along with his brother Jake, Tom Trbojevic decided to stay loyal to his Manly Sea Eagles by signing a 6-year deal late in 2019, with his mindset on becoming a one-club man. Debuting with the club back in 2015, Turbo Tom has developed into one of the best players in the game. Like most of these players, he's had a few setbacks with injury, missing most of the 2020 season and the start of the 2021 season. The long-term deal would almost be classed as a steal for the Manly club, as many experts are predicting that Trbojevic has the potential to become one of the greatest rugby league players of all time. Tom was quoted saying, "I know this team can certainly be finals contenders for many years to come, and hopefully we can lift that NRL Premiership trophy in the near future." This dream could become reality for the Sea Eagles, as they are one of the form teams in the comp and have a bright future ahead of them. Number 3, James Tedesco, $1.1 million. Beginning his career at the Tigers, James Tedesco signed a 4-year deal with the Roosters in 2018. With that contract expiring this year, he has re-signed with the club until the end of the 2026 season, hoping to lead the Bondi club deep into September, as he's already done. Ever since he became a Rooster, he has consistently performed to an extremely high level at the fullback position. His 2019 season alone was one of the best seasons from an individual player that we've ever seen, winning the Daly medal and scoring the game-winning try in both the deciding Game 3 of the State of Origin series and the Grand Final to give his Roosters back-to-back premierships. At the time of recording, Teddy is currently captain of both his club and state, and there is a high chance he will remain at the Roosters and potentially lead them to many more trips to the finals and the Blues to more series wins. Number 2, Ben Hunt, $1.1 million. Currently in the 4th year of his massive 6-year deal which he signed back in 2018, Ben Hunt has settled in nicely to the Wollongong club, but it has come with a few setbacks, with the Dragons only making the finals once upon his arrival in 2018. His impressive form of the Broncos caught the eyes of the Dragons, and they were very generous with their long-term offer. There was no doubt that Hunt is one of the better halves in the game, but some people may question his form at some points during this deal, questioning if he is really living up to his large contract. His contract expires at the end of the 2023 season, and it will be interesting to see if the Dragons offer their newly appointed captain a new contract. And number 1, Daly CherryEvans, $1.175 million. Once again, DCE is the highest paid rugby league player after signing his controversial contract back in 2015, where he backflipped on signing his Gold Coast Titans contract to stay with the Manly Sea Eagles on a massive 8-year, $10 million deal. He is currently in the 6th year of this deal, which is due to expire at the end of the 2023 season. Since signing his new deal, the Sea Eagles have only made the finals twice out of the 6 years he has been on this massive contract, but the current form and potential of the Manly club, this could translate into many more finals appearances and maybe even a premiership. DCE earns $3,219.18 a day, $134.13 an hour, and $2.24 a minute, which is why he is the highest paid rugby league player of the 2021 season. So, what did you think of our list? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, chuck us a like on Facebook and this video, follow us on Instagram and subscribe to our channel for more Rugby League Countdowns.